Our local community is experiencing one of its toughest challenges. The coronavirus pandemic has changed our world and has touched every corner of our community. However, local business owners are finding new and innovative ways to stay afloat and support their local communities. Mark Ramsay is co-owner of Frankies at Forde. Since opening in 2014, Frankies has well and truly established itself as a cornerstone in the northern suburbs. However, a global pandemic is one of the biggest challenges Mark has ever faced as a business owner. In the space of 2 days, he effectively had to restructure his business model twice. With new government regulations restricting public gatherings, takeaway and home delivery soon became the only option to keep the business running. After a few very long and hard days of work, Frankies has reopened today, albeit in a slightly different format.
It's been a bit of a mad scramble to obviously, completely change our business operation. But with a couple of really long, hard days, myself and a couple of our really key staff have gone through and basically done that, just redirected ourselves to just purely takeaway and delivery. Rewritten full menus, which actually normally takes us, a month or two, trial and error and what have you. And we've gone through that and done that in a day. So it's been a pretty big effort, but we're ready to open up again tonight in that new direction of just takeaway and home delivery.
The most inspiring part of the Frankies transformation is the dedication Mark has to his staff and his local community. It is the case that Mark, heartbreakingly, had to let some staff go, but he's focused on supporting as many of his team for as long as he can.
We are no longer a business that's interested in making money. All we want to do is for as long as possible keep as many of those key people employed, mortgages paid, kids fed, roofs over their houses for as long as we possibly can. And so that's the responsibility that's keeping me awake at night.
Mark has seen the current vision of the Centrelink queues, and his number one priority is not adding to that.
If it was just me and my business partner, and we were forced to shut down, we would be okay. We like a lot of families, live week to week, but have been, blessed to own our own businesses for 15 years. And so financially would be in a position, it would be tight, don't get me wrong. But we could, I could stop having an income for whatever the period is, and still our family would be okay. But the people, the great people who work for us, aren't so lucky, and so that's ultimately what's keeping us going. We need to. I feel a huge responsibility for wherever we can to keep those people, on and employed.
Frankie's opened for takeaway coffees this morning, and the support from the local community has been overwhelming.
Our head barista, one of our managers, is down there now, and the stream of people just getting takeaway coffees has been constant all day. So already the support is there. We don't take our spot in the community lightly as well. We know that we're an important part of the community. We're happy to be that, but we know the responsibilities that come along with it as well, and so we're just happy to help out.
And Mark is hoping the support continues tonight. We can all help keep our amazing cafes and restaurants in business. The call is to set aside one night each week to order takeaway from a local business.
We're banding together with the other local businesses here, Jimmy's for Chinese takeaway, the Bronx for fantastic pizza. Treat yourself once a week and order some takeaway and keep us going as long as you can.
There's also an added bonus. For many parents who are now testing their teaching skills, with many children undertaking online learning from home, the drinks menu will also be open.
We're lucky the ACT government announced basically overnight that we're now allowed to trade off-licence liquor. And so we'll be home delivering beers, wines and some cocktails.
And for those of you who know Frankies well, you'll be aware that Mark and his team are very much proactive on the environment front. While the team has had to go back to takeaway coffee cups for health reasons during the COVID-19 crisis, careful consideration has gone into using the most eco-friendly material as possible.
We will take the lightest footsteps as far as the environment goes that are available to us. We have unfortunately had to switch back to a single-use coffee cup, but they are full biodegradable. All of our takeaway food supplies, same story, made from recycled sugar cane and the like, and so they're all biodegradable as well. The bags will be paper, whatever cutlery we use will be bamboo, and so there will still be no single-use plastics used at Frankies.
The simple message is to love your local during this difficult time. If we support them now, they will come back bigger and better when life returns to normal, whenever that might be.